This is going to be the first test of my new microphone, and I hope it works. All right, thank you. This is my drink, watermelon and lychee. Yeah, definitely watermelon flavor. They didn't mix it real well though, because it was still warm at the bottom and I paid extra to have ice. Okay, so I asked the ladies at the hotel where to go to get nasi lemak, and they told me this place, Banglo 289. And I thought they were saying bungalow, but no, it's Banglo. Banglo 289. They were impressed that I remembered though, but they don't have to know how instrumental the 289 was during my formative years. I mean, a lot of you probably don't understand either, but that was like the Ford V8, like the first thing after the flathead. I think, I'm not positive about that, but if you were going to have a 60s Mustang, then the 289 was the engine to have. But my first car was a 69 Mustang, and I had the straight 6 with 3 on the floor, but the 289 was still available. But by that time, they had come out with the Boss 302 and the 351. Cleveland. Had to be the Cleveland engine. Those breathe better. So anyhow, I remembered 289. You know, that's easy for me to remember. And this morning, while I was out running around and going to the exchange, the currency exchange, I also found a stationery store. So I bought a little notebook so that I can take better notes of what I'm spending to share with you. Okay, so I of course left that in the room, so now that I'm in a position to vlog, and hopefully you can see me. I don't know how good the lighting is. I left it, so I'm not going to have those numbers with me to share. But anyhow, I do know that the currency place, which was a bank, an actual bank, because I don't want to go to a, you know, like some kind of street vendor that'll definitely rip you off, but to change $800 US. It was going to be 900, but she didn't like one of the bills because it had something stamped on it, like a little tiny thing. She called it a chop, which I hadn't heard since Bonanza when they did the fingerprint one. Yeah, that's how long since I've heard anybody say chop. So it turns out when I got back to the room and I converted things from US dollar to Malaysian ringgit, they actually ended up charging me, even though it doesn't say they charged. But they charged me about $25 to exchange the currency, because I got back like about $25 less than I feel like I should have. But I think that was safer than just finding some stranger on the street to do it. Okay, and then I went down to the IT mall. What? Low fat, yow fat, IT mall, and I found my microphone, and it turns out to be a little more expensive than in the States by about another 25 bucks, if not more, like 35. I don't know, I'll have to double check, because it seems like I remember it being like $3.45 at Amazon, but when I looked at USAA to see what they charged my credit card, it was like $389.90, so $390. know what lychee tastes like, really, but definitely watermelon flavor. And I think I can actually feel pieces of watermelon. So, and my straw was getting clogged up, as though there are chunks of watermelon in there. Okay, so I came here and I wanted to try nasi lemak as my first official Malaysian meal, because that is the dish of Malaysia. Well, turns out they only do nasi lemak for lunch and breakfast, and it's dark, so I can't get my nasi lemak, and this is the only place within walking distance. So I decided to just go ahead and get some Thai. I think it's fried rice with chicken. Hopefully I like it. Made sure to tell him I didn't like shrimp. So hopefully it'll be as good as the drink, because the drink is good. It's just hard to get any coldness down at the bottom. The ice is all up at the top. Yes. Okay. So when I get back to the room, I'll break out my little notebook and do stuff. But hey, it looks like my food is here.
Right.
Thank you. Okay. So it sure smells fishy.
Right.
Thank you. So that's supposed to be chicken, and fried rice, but boy, it smells fishy. I don't know, I'll let you know. So here we go with another test. It's not very windy, but I'm needing to know how well this thing does this noise canceling, like for the traffic, the guy sweeping. And the traffic's not even loud. I guess the loudest thing is the guy sweeping. Alright, so I just had my Thai dinner. And it was good. I was wrong about that smell of seafood. I guess my olfactory senses are kind of messed up right now, because I think I was actually smelling the egg. But it was all, I ate every bit of it. And it was good. So I do recommend the place, even though it wasn't my nasi lemak. I guess I'll have to try to find some tomorrow.